Hello, wonderful viewers. Welcome to Science Blood online class. All right, today what we have on the board is I just selected simple math problem. So, upon the first question here, which says if 8x minus 12 equals 4x plus 4, we should find the value of x. Okay, without wasting much time, the first thing you should do, okay, solution. See already. Let us bring out the question here. The first number one question, the first one, which says 8x take away 12 equals 4x plus 4. Now, the first thing you should do for a question like this, you should collecting of the like terms. Collecting of like terms. So you collect like terms, and this implies all the variables of x we move to the left hand side, all the number we move to the right hand side, and which is you have 8x. Here we have 4x crossing equal sign to give us minus 4x equals, we are having 4 here already, then here we have minus 12 crossing equal sign to give us plus 12. Okay, let's continue. Now, 8x minus 4x will give us 4x equals 4 plus 12 is equals to 16. So upon this level now, we now divide both sides by the coefficient of x. And the coefficient of x here is 4. Yes, dividing of both sides, divide both side by 4. Alright, you have to divide both sides by 4 because 4 is the coefficient of what? X here. And this implies we have 4x equals 16. Here will be 4, here will be 4. So on the left hand side here, 4 we can easily cancel 4. You are now left with x equals, on the right hand side, 4 will divide itself to give us 1, divide 16 to give us 4. So the value of x here is equals to what? 4, which is the final answer for this number one question. Okay, let us continue. For the second question I'm having here, question number 2. For question number 2, which says solve for x in the simultaneous equation. Solve for x in the simultaneous equation. Here is the simultaneous equation. Let me bring it out. Second question. We have x plus y equals 1 as the first equation. Yes, as the first equation. We have the second equation as look at it here. X minus y equals 3. So this is the second equation. So the question now says solve for x in the simultaneous equation. Here we have been asked to solve for x only. Yes, we need only the value of x from this equation. Once I've gotten the value of x, we might stop there. If you like, you can also continue because we are following the guideline or the rules given to us upon this number 2 question. Okay, for a question like this, you don't need to waste much time. Use elimination method to solve it. And this implies since we are having plus minus here, we are going to add. Therefore, x plus x will give us 2x. Then here we have y plus minus y is what? 0. They can easily cancel each other out. Equals 1 plus 3 will give us 4. So the next thing we should do here is to divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 2. So we now divide both sides by, divide both sides by 2 by 2 by 2, which is the coefficient of x. And this implies we have 2x all over 2 equals 4 all over 2. So on the left hand side, 2 will just cancel 2. You are left with x equals 2 here is 1 into 4 will give us 2. So the value of x here is equals to 2. So, and this is what we have been asked to look for. So the question says for that number 2, solve for x in the simultaneous equation. So through this, you can as well use it to evaluate, either you substitute from either equation 1 or equation 2 to get the value of y. But actually, from the equation is not needed. Let us continue. So the third question, have you copied it? Okay, let's continue. For the third question says, please copy first. Okay. So the third question says we should convert 55, which is in base 10, to binary number. So binary number, binary is automatically what? 2. We should convert 55, which is in base 10, to what? Base 2. Okay, this is the third question. We have been advised to convert, this is 55, which is in base 10, to base 2. All right, for a question like this, you don't waste much time. Just draw a line like this. Here we have 55. Since we are converting to base 2, we are going to divide by 2. Okay, 2 into 5 will give us 2 to remainder 1. When you put it here, this thing becomes 15. 2 into 15 is 7, remainder 1. And this implies when 2 divide 55 to give us 27, remainder 1. Okay, let us continue. So here again, 2 into 2 is 1, into 7 will give us 3, remainder 1. Let's continue. 2 into 13 will give us 6, remainder 1 again. 2 into 6 will give us 3, remainder 0. And again, 2 into 3 will give us 1, remainder 1. 2 into 1 is 0, remainder 1. So, how are we going to pick? You draw an arrow like this, and this implies you're going to pick from down up. Therefore, the final answer for this question is 1 1 0 1 1 1. But it's 1 1 1 1. This is 0. This is 0. 1 1 1. You have 1 1 1, which is in base 2. In base 2. So this is the final answer for question number 3. Okay, please, you have to copy first. I'm about to clean it. Copy. Okay, are you done? Fine. Let us move to question number 4, which says solve the equation. Solve the equation. We have here 4x all over 5 plus 3 over 5 equals x plus 2 over 4. Okay, please, if you are done, okay, let me clean it. Fine. All right. Okay. For question number 4, which says solve the equation. Okay. We have 4x all over 5 plus 3 over 5 equals x plus 2 all over 4. Okay, this is a simple equation involving fraction. For a question like this, the first thing you should do to multiply each term by the LCM of all the denominators. So for the denominators, we have 5, 5, and as well 4. So the LCM of 5, 5, and 4 is 20. Okay, so we are going to multiply each time by 20. Watch. Let us continue. Believe me, it's very, very simple. Okay, so the first one we multiply 20 times 4x over 5 plus 20 times 3 over 5 equals 20. You also open a bracket here, x plus 2 close bracket all over 4. Alright, so what next? Let us cancel out. Here 5 we divide itself to give us 1, divide 20 to give us 4. Remember, multiply by 4x. Okay, let's continue. Plus, what next? 5 we divide itself here to give us 1, divide 20 to give us 4. So we now have 4 times 3 equals, here 4 we divide itself to give us 1, divide 20 to give us 5. So we are now left with 5, open a bracket, x plus 2, close bracket. Okay, what next? The next step is for us to multiply out. 4 times 4x will give us 16x. Okay, plus 4 times 3 will give us that will do 12 equals, here on the right hand side, 5 times s is 5x, and 5 times 2 will give us 10. Now, upon this level, what are we going to do? Collecting of the items. Collecting of items. We collect items. Collecting of items. And this implies that all the variables of s will move to the left hand side, other number will move to the right hand side. Hope you're enjoying this class. Let's proceed. Okay, here we have 16x. This is 5x. Crossing equal sign to give us minus 5x equals, here we have 10, and this is plus 12. Crossing equal sign to give us a negative sign. Okay, now 16 take away 5. Here we have 16x minus 5s. What are you going to have here? Let me clean up this. So when you subtract, see we have 11. So let's calculate this. 11 plus 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Are you seeing it? And this implies 16x. When you remove 5x plus 16x, you are left with 11x equals, here 10 take away 12. All right, this one will give us negative minus 2. The final thing, we're going to divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 11. So this implies here is 11, here will be 11. On the left hand side, 11 will cancel itself. You're now left with x equals, here nothing can divide. So your final answer will now be minus 2 over 11. So the value of s on this question is minus 2 over 11. Please copy first. Another question is question number 5. Question number 5. So do not forget, this one is question number 4, of which you have solved it. So you solve the equation. This is simple algebraic equation that involve fraction. Okay, for question number 5, please copy first. I'm about to clean it. For question number 5 says p raised to the power of 2 minus 11p plus 28. We should factorize. This is funny. we should factorize. Okay, let me clean up this. Question number 5. Look at it, please. Question number 5 says p square minus 11p plus 28. We should factorize this. Okay, we have to factorize this. We don't have much time. As you can see, this is a quadratic equation. Let me bring it out here. We have p squared minus 11p plus 28 plus 28. We don't need to waste much time here. What are we going to do? Since we are asked to factorize, you just open the easiest way to solve this. Open two brackets. Here will be p, here will be p. Okay, what next? Now you think of two factor or two number that each product will give us 28. When you add it together, you have a minus 11. And without wasting much of the time, the number will be what? Minus 4 and minus 7. So this implies minus 4 times minus 11 will give us plus 28. Minus 4 plus minus 7 will give us minus 11. So this will work for this question. And here you have automatically you have minus 4. Here you have also minus 7. So, and this is the final answer for this question, because the question just say factorize. So we can just stop here. Had it been, it's been equated to 0, you can as well find the two possible values of p, which can serve as what? The root of this quadratic equation. But since we have been asked to factorize only, we have to stop here. And remember, when you multiply these two things together, you go back to this original equation. Okay, let us move to the question number 6. Remember, this is question number 5. Question 6 says, please copy first. Under question number 6, we says evaluate x plus 5 equals 7. This one is so simple. Okay, x plus 5 equals 7. All right, you don't need to waste much time. Just collect items. Just collect items. Collecting of items. And this implies x equals, here we are having minus 7 already. This is plus, this is plus 5. Crossing equal sign to give us a minus 5. Okay, so therefore x equals minus 7 minus 5 is automatically minus 12. So your final answer is minus 12. Okay, so this is where we are stopping for today. Okay, do not forget to always like, share, and invite your friends to follow my YouTube and to follow my Facebook page as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Science Blood Online Class. Always keep on visiting this platform of learning. Yes, I love you so much. Bye bye.